going on, guys? Dylan here with Solo Cuts Landscaping, and thank you for tuning in to another video here on the Solo Cuts Landscaping YouTube channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys that stopping by and share some time with me here on the channel. And now, as you can see, this is going to be a little different intro compared to what the video is. Well, part of the video, I guess. My intro that I recorded when we were at the HOA, for some reason, it wasn't on the card, so I don't know if I just forgot to click record or what. But anyways, this video is going to be talking about one of our largest accounts that we take care of, and talk about how last year when they had contacted me, I had to kindly decline their offer, but then they reached out to me mid-season this year, and we accepted. So there's a big reason why, though, we declined it last year and we accepted this year. We're going to dive on into that after we get some footage of cutting that property. So guys, stick around, stay tuned, enjoy. Let's get the mowing. So real quick, also, if you want to see some pretty noob drone footage of this HOA property, the view from above, stick to the very end of the video because that's where we're going to drop it. So yeah, alright, see you in there. Sorry for my eyes watering, I just yawned. What the heck? Jeez, now my face is all red. Oh well, it'll clear up. So let's talk about how last year in 2019 this HOA reached out to me and I had to kindly decline, but then they reached out to me. I think we started cutting them in June, maybe June, July time, and I was able to take them on. So anyways, they reached out to me last year. They said, "Hey Dylan, we would like for you to come out and give us a bid on maintaining these grounds." So I went out there, met with them. So we walked the property. They showed me the areas that we'd be maintaining, whether it was mowing, doing mulch in the spring, and 2 shrub prunings. So they showed me all that, and I sat down, talked with them, just talking a little bit about my business, like some things like my values and some things to expect too on scheduling wise, whatever, because I was still working full time and running the business on the side. So, oh my god, I don't know what is going on right now. It's like I haven't yawned all day, and then you get in front of a camera and then this happens. Told them the whole story, and it was pretty cool because we actually had a great connection, because the land that the HOA is on actually used to be my grandfather's. Like, I used to hunt that land back when I was a kid. Well, that was the front field, but all that, like on back though, like that was my grandpa's land. So it's pretty cool how it all worked out. So after discussing with him, I went home, did the whole figuring out like how much mulch I was gonna need, what I'd charge each property, and I came up with a number, and that number was definitely more than what the prior company was cutting it for. And I told them, I was like, to be honest, I don't know how that company is cutting it for so cheap. Like, the company had it priced to where, like, what their budget was, the company that was maintaining them would have been getting like $12 a week per property. And the mulch and shrubs would have been just super minimal. So that is why I had to decline. Just because I was not going to take something on, of course, after hearing all the time, know your worth, know your value. Don't get, what do they say? Don't get busy mixed up with, being profitable. Or just because you're busy doesn't mean your business, like, you're booming. Because you could be busy with cheap work versus, just steady with great value. So I had to kindly decline, but it wasn't on bad terms. I said, hey, right now, with the budget that you guys have, we're not able to work with that number. If there's anything we can do for you guys in the future, if you have a change in budget, whatever, please reach out, because then maybe, we can work in the future. So that brings me to this season, 2020. Mid-season, I get a phone call from them. And they say, hey, just wanted to reach out to you and see if by chance you would be interested in coming back out and taking a look at the property. We have a handful more houses in, and but we'd just like to reach out and see if you'd be interested in possibly taking over the property. The company that was maintaining them was, for some reason, I don't know if they were dropping off, if they weren't going to be doing it, or if maybe they realized, if it was the same company, if they realized that, hey, they were doing this work for very freaking cheap and it wasn't worth it. I don't know. So I was like, yep, I'll come back out there and, we can see what you guys have going on. We can discuss and see what, basically I was going to be seeing if their budget increased. And went out there and I told them, I said, hey, this is going to be the price for, because at this time they'd already gotten the mulch done, they've already gotten the shrub pruning done, so it'd just be for doing the mowing the remaining of the season. So I said, hey, just so you guys know, so this is going to be the price, and I know that your budget last year was an X dollar. So just seeing, has anything changed? They're like, yep, our budget has changed. We quickly realized that what we were paying was very low compared to many other companies, but because we had, a great conversation last year and and we didn't leave on bad terms, so there's a connection there that they ended up calling me, and we ended up picking them up because the budget that they had and the price that we had discussed, both parties were okay with, so we ended up taking them on. So now they're one of our most profitable properties that we have. The whole point of this video, though, like, I want you guys to take from this, and trust me, it took, like, this is year 5 for me in business. I'm not saying I'm an expert at this. I'm not saying that I haven't accepted or taken on work that I probably should have charged more, but I either wanted to take the project on, I was good friends with them, but I'm learning, like, hey, business is business and this is a business, so we need to stick to our guns, stick to our pricing, and just know our freaking value. Guys, had I accepted the work proposal last year, for one, I would have kicked myself in the butt as I was doing the properties. I'm like, I'm making nothing. It would not have been worth my time. But had I done that, I would have had no chance at getting the dollar amount that we're getting for that property this year. Would have been no chance, because I would have agreed at such a small price that there's no way I could have ever convinced them at paying what they are now, had I had accepted that price before and said that that was a good price. What I'm saying is just because you get a no because of your price, don't drop your value to pick up work just because you need to pick up work or whatever the case may be. Because just like this, it came full circle. I said no. Trust me, I wanted to take this last year because I was like, we could post it on our website, we could post, add it to our portfolio to where then we can start getting inquiries for these larger properties, these HOAs, whatever. I told myself, I was like, no, I'm not going to go out there and I'm not going to work for such a low rate that, for one, I'm not going to be happy with, I'm not going to be making money on, and it's just not going to be a good deal overall. Now we are making great money. It is a great relationship. We haven't had any complaints. There were some things that they were complaining about with the other company. So, like, I knew going in, like, hey, these were the focus points on what I need to make sure, like, hey, we do pretty good. But some things were like, they were clipping the siding with the string trimmer. Like, I don't know how you really do that. But I will say this, and I have learned this throughout the past couple years, and I've learned this from other stories, you guys on YouTube as well, and Instagram, whatever. HOAs, they come up for bid often. A lot of times HOAs have a bad rep for looking for the cheapest price, looking for, or the cheapest price for the best service, whatever it may be. So with that being said, I know in the back of my mind, though everything is great, the communication there is great, I still know that there is a chance that, say, next spring, they could take other bids and it could go to someone else. You know what I mean? So because of they came in mid-season, this was just kind of a bonus for us for the mid to second half of this season on revenue-wise. So next spring, we'll see. We'll see if we're still maintaining them. I did let them know that next year, we will be just proposing a full contract to where it'll be a set dollar amount. So we'll have one total bill, and it'll be split up between 12-month payments versus just, doing work in the 8 months or whatever we have. So I am still logging in my mind that, hey, HOAs, that's just the way it is. HOAs come up for bid often. It'd be nice to be like, hey, let's get in on a 2-3 year contract. So that way you can have them for 2 to 3 years, and hey, probably 2 to 3 years you move on, because hopefully we're doing bigger and better things. Guys, that is going to be it for this video. Just wanted to let you in on one of my biggest properties that we maintain, and here I just wanted to explain to you guys, just stick to your guns, know your worth. It's all true, like what you hear from Keith Kalfas, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, Mike Bedell with the Debt Free Landscaper. Guys, thank you very much for tuning this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. That really helps push the content. Guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know. Have you guys ran into this situation where, you had to tell someone no, then, hey, a few months later, they end up either realizing, like, hey, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, or, hey, maybe this guy was the best option. Have you ever had situations happen like this to you guys in your business? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear some stories that you guys have. Folks, we've had a lot of new subscribers hop on the channel here lately. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop a video. And guys, as always, remember, do what you love what you do, but never stop. Guys, we will see you in the next one.